Hello, everyone. Hello, English speakers. Welcome to another 60 minutes of English use, of English practice. We're here at the world's greatest website for language learning. We are the Facebook of improving your second language. This is verbling.com. And my name is Geoff Watson. I come from Vancouver, Canada, and I'm very happy to be here, this class, to help you use your English, and therefore you will improve your English. Thanks to Ebru, we have a great topic for this hour. I hope she has a chance to join the class. We are going to be talking about blogging, blogs, and bloggers. Now, these three words are new to the English language. This is something that has only really started just a few years ago, maybe 20 years ago at the most. So, first of all, I would like everyone to please download and get direct access to the document. I'm going to post, looks like Hamid has already posted the link to the document in the Verbling chat box. So thank you, Hamid. And I would really ask everyone, please, to click on that direct link so that you can open up the document on your computer. You will be able to read it clearly. You'll be able to review what we have read. You will be able to scroll down and read what we are going to read. And you will be able to copy and paste words that you're not familiar with into an online translator or online dictionary. Right? And the other thing that I would like to point out to everyone is the tools that we are going to use. So here at the Verbling classes, we ask that everyone keeps their microphone turned off, like this. And unless, of course, you are speaking. You can also turn off your microphone below your video image. Mine's not working right now. So please, if you can turn on your microphone to speak and then turn your microphone off when you have finished. We are going to be watching a YouTube video to practice listening to and understanding a native speaker. And so that's on the left-hand side of your screen. And I am also going to be pasting the link, the YouTube video link, into the Verbling chat box. And so I'm looking for Ebru. There she is. So I'd like to say hello to Ebru. Why were you interested in this subject of blogging and blogs?
Hello, Geoff. Thank you very much. I very love bloggers, and they are very interesting. They are very cool and successful, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot new things I learn from them. I am learning from them. And I like watching them. I don't know.
Okay, so you like looking at them?
Yes.
Yeah. Now, your favorite blog, she also produces videos, English videos. Did you know that?
Yes. About makeup.
Okay. Yes, great. Beauty and makeup, etc.
Yes.
All right, great. And so when you say that blogs are new and cool, yes, that's definitely the description. And so what I'd like to do is just to show some pictures. And so what is this a picture of? Does anybody know what this is? The first image on the document? Can anyone turn on their microphone and describe what this is?
Maybe school identity document.
Sorry, thank you, Hamid, but no, it's not a school identity document. But thank you.
It is a logbook, as we can read at the top of the photo.
So it's a page from a logbook, right? And Enrique, go ahead.
It is for write what happened with something or to someone in some situation.
Yes, absolutely. No, this is fine. This is the general thing. It's used to record information. And so you can see that they need to fill in all the information. It looks like they're doing maintenance on a piece of machinery. And if we scroll down the document, you can see that we need to have the student's signature, we need to have the staff signature, the date, the page number, etc. And so a logbook is any kind of document where you are recording information really on a daily basis or on a regular basis. It's a way of recording information. Yes, Hamid?
Can I say a background of blog?
Sorry, again, please.
A background of blog page.
Not a background. This would be a template. But in this case, really, it is the logbook page. And so the format, the way that the logbook pages are organized. And so just the idea that a logbook is a place where you record information on a daily basis or on a constant basis. Now this phrase in English is very common.
Teacher?
Yes, go ahead.
Excuse me, can you put the document again for me, please?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so sorry, unless you have a comment, I'd like to move on. So we can't hear you. Sorry, I'm going to move on. So this phrase is very common in English. So what are we talking about here?
It is about a diary book and a beginning sentence of diary.
Right.
Thing.
Yeah, good.
When I was writing my diary in English, I used to this structure.
To use that first phrase, dear diary. Yes.
Yes.
And so just can someone describe what a diary is?
Diary is about my daily life or my dreams, my goals, etc.
Okay, sure. All right. And has anyone ever written a diary other than Hamid?
Not always.
Diary.
Yeah, so sorry, Selma, did you have a comment?
Yes, I said teacher, not always.
Not
I don't
always.
Use,
oh.
Yes.
But you have used a diary in the past?
Yes, when I was young. When I was, I can say, a teen girl, but now I don't have a diary.
As a teenager, right? Okay. And sorry, Johnny, did you have a comment?
Yes, we'll just say the diary, in my opinion, is something that you write your day after day, and when you are teenagers, it's very common that these teenagers have a diary to write what happened in your life, you know.
Okay. And then I wanted to go on to this. So what is this? Can someone explain this to us?
Charge.
I'm sorry, Johnny?
It's a charge.
I'm sorry, I don't understand that. A charge, Now, I'm talking about the text, not the cartoon. Sorry. I'm talking about this here. The text.
It is an article.
Okay, good. Now, it's not exactly an article. It's an editorial. And thank you for your participation. I didn't see who said that. But what is the difference between an article and an editorial?
In editorial, maybe the newspaper takes its opinion.
Exactly. Thank you, Lorenzo. So that's the big difference between an article, which is a journalist writing information, objective information. But an editorial is someone giving their opinion. And newspapers have always had editorials. And sorry, I just wanted to apologize. There is a political cartoon here. I think that is the Canadian Prime Minister, by the way. And then what's down here?
A letter from a reader of the newspaper.
Good. Exactly. And these are letters sent to the editorial. And so what's happening here? What are the letters?
I think it's feedback for the editorial.
I'm sorry, it's something for the editorial? Could you repeat that again, please?
I think it's feedback for the
yes.
editor.
Okay, sorry, feedback. Okay, for the editor, absolutely. So the editor or the person who writes the editorial, they give their opinion, and then people respond with their opinions. And so this is the idea. So really, Ebru has asked us to talk about blogging and blogs, but what are the connections between blogs and these things? Editorials, diaries, and a logbook.
It's very similar.
Yeah. So, yeah, okay. How are they similar?
We have people that are writing stories about their personal experiences or anything but from their perspective, their point of view. And
okay,
then we have
like a what?
Like a diary or journal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And yes, then you have people that comment to that and give feedback to them.
Good. But what do we say online? What's at the bottom of the web page? Yes?
The comments.
Comments.
Yeah.
That's what we say. So really, all of this existed before. So some people, their blogs are diaries. They write in them every day. Then sometimes the blogs are more like their opinion. And that's like what?
Like
and it writes post a comment.
Yeah, sorry, but what are people writing blogging about their opinion? What is that like?
Like an editorial.
So, Johnny, yeah, it's an editorial. You're just like an editor or an editorialist. Sorry, I may have to look that up to check that. An editorialist for a newspaper. You're sharing your opinion. And then people are posting comments, which is like sending a letter to the editor of a newspaper to share your opinion or your feedback or your response. So this is it. And it's like a logbook because some people are recording in it every day. So yeah, so that's the idea. So this is an online version of all of these things combined together. The logbook, a diary, editorials, letters to the editor, all of that combined into one. All right, and so let's do a little bit of reading. Ebru, could you read this for us, please?
Yes. March 2nd, 2009, by Joe Warlock. What are blogs? Blogs are weblogs that are updated on a regular basis by their author. They can contain information related to a specific topic. In some cases, blogs are used as daily diaries about people's personal lives, political views, or even as social commentaries. The truth of the matter is that blogs can be shaped into whatever you, the author, want them to be.
Okay, and this is why, Ebru, I actually had a little bit of trouble with this subject, because blogs can be anything. They can be about anything. It's just, I think, people using the internet to share their personal lives, their political views, to make comments on society. Yeah, so
Yes,
great.
definitely.
So they can be anything you want them to be. Let's read this basic information, and then I'm hoping that we'll be able to get more comments from people in a second. Enrique, could you read this for us, please?
Of course. Blogs gives you an opportunity to write content that is unique to you and your practice. While some people are uncomfortable with self-promotion, your blog gives you an occasion to interact with your visitors while promoting who you are and what you do.
Okay, and so I'm not really sure what this person meant by practice. It's your profession. It's your expertise. Okay, and what are we talking about here with self-promotion?
When you are trying to promote yourself or saying the rest of the world what you like or what you are you doing.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're talking about advertising as well, and so sometimes it's used as a form of advertising or promoting certain things, your causes, what you believe in. Okay, any other comments from people?
It looks like not totally, but a little bit curriculum vitae, CV.
It could be, yeah. It could be.
A little bit part, not totally.
Yes, a little bit like a CV or a resume. It's possible. If it would be good for an employer to read someone's blog to get an idea of what they think, what they do, what they believe in. Yeah, great.
And they can receive general thinking about us.
Okay, sure. Yeah, it's a great way to share about yourself. Hamid, could you read this for us, please?
Okay. Today, blogs are being used for all sorts of purposes. You have companies that use blogs to communicate and interact with customers and other stakeholders. Newspapers incorporate blogs to their main website to offer a new channel for their writers. Individuals are created blogs to share with the world their expertise on specific topics, and so on.
Yeah, expertise is how I pronounce this. Expertise and purposes. So, yeah, can anybody think of some other examples? Okay, well let's leave that.
Example,
so we're talking. Yeah, go ahead, please, Julissa.
Yeah, you can also share about the traveling or trips or cultural things about your country.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Great. So governments can do this.
I think.
Yeah.
Governments and the people also.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, there was someone else.
Yes, I think
Yes,
today
Enrique.
very popular blogs are technology blogs.
Good. Right. Because technology is changing so quickly. You want people who are finding out, the experts who know all the latest information.
I think it's useful.
Yeah.
For example, if you want to change your mobile phone or television or something, you could check blogs to read about the opinions of the other people and learn of his experience with a
sports. Yeah, products and sports teams could also use blogs to participate with their fans. I'm sure some sports stars, let's talk about football. Does Lionel Messi have a blog? That would be very popular, I would think, wouldn't it? Okay,
and there are some scientific and other daily life blogs. And for example, I have a guest for this evening, and I don't know how to cook or what I cook, so I can enter blog page and I can learn one basic and good cook.
Okay, a recipe. No, but I liked your example of a scientist. A laboratory could write a blog about their ongoing developments of some kind of new medication.
And, opinion sharing each other.
Okay, yeah, sharing their opinions with each other. All right, great. Hussein, could you read this for us, please?
Hi. Hello?
Yes, a blog is a weblog.
Okay. A blog is a weblog, or in other words, an online diary or journal that is open for the public to view and comment on personal, chronological lack of talks published on a web page. It is a public space online where the other post writings of any kind which are listed in backwards.
Chronological
order. There are millions of blogs to date, and new ones are created every day, mostly using some kind of blog format service like Typed or Blogger. They can cover politics, health, entertainment, personal lives, or any topic under the sun.
Okay, we use this any topic, or obviously you can replace the word topic, anything under the sun, an endless variety. This was good. Does anybody have an idea about health? How could someone be writing a health blog? Sorry, just let me help first with pronunciation. Kind, chronological, and diary. Okay, great. What would a health blog be about? How could someone... Yes, sure. Go ahead, Selma.
For instance, if you are a psychologist and you are doing some studies about the reasons behind frustration of most students, you can go to their blogs and from their writing and expressing the expression of their point of view, these things will help you to know how do they perceive themselves and the real reasons behind their deception.
Right. So, yeah, their disappointment. So a psychologist could ask a patient to write a blog. Yeah. Teachers could ask students to write blogs. What about health? Another thing about health.
Geoff, especially for ladies, above the boys, they can search. For example, they have a problem with their spots, and they can learn face masks for daily life. Or some people have health problems, so they can ask, and the doctors give answers to them.
Oh, yes. Okay, sure. Now, there's a lot of about where you can ask for advice, you can search for information, but what story would you like to hear about? A person, perhaps, who has been diagnosed with cancer could write a blog about all of what happens to them through their treatment. And however it turns out, maybe they beat cancer and are cancer survivors, and there would be a record of everything that happened to them while they were being treated for cancer. I think, that would be something that would be very interesting and very useful for people to read.
And also they can read successful stories about treatment for cancer or other diagnosis.
Sure. They're talking about...
it can be motivate for illness people.
Motivating. It can be motivating for people who are ill or sick.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, this idea of backwards chronological order, do you understand? Does anybody understand or chronological order? Go ahead.
Backward.
Yeah, Julissa?
Yes, it means that you can check or you can read the blogs of the person that is writing, all the blogs that he has written before the blog of today. You can go backwards. Check the back.
Yeah, you go back. Right.
Yeah.
So the last or the latest entry is at the top. And as you go down the page, you're going back in history, back in time. They usually show the latest or newest entry at the top. Yeah, that's the idea. Okay, which is...
we can say day by day, and we can go wherever we want to see.
Yes, good. If the blog entries are dated, then you could go to a particular day. Sure. Julissa, could you read this for us?
Okay. As a blog is a way of recording things online, though the content has no set rules, they can be personal, academic, technical, or political, and much more besides. Blogs stands for web blog, a diary updated by blogger online, where he can share anything of his interest.
Could you continue? Well, no, I'll get the next person to read this next part. Thank you. And Lorenzo, could you read this, please?
Yes.
A blog.
A blog, a contraction of the term weblog, is a type of website, usually maintained by an individual with regular entries of commentary, descriptions of events, and other material such as graphics or video. Entries are commonly displayed in reverse chronological order. Blog can also be used as a verb, meaning to maintain or add content to a blog.
Okay, and so great, thank you. If people have any questions, so to blog is a verb, and a blog is a noun. This is the thing, blogs, and a blogger is the person. Okay, and so it's a way of recording something, anything. So really, it can be anything: personal, academic, technical, political, health-based, entertainment. It can be fictional. It can be anything, right? So this is the idea. All right.
And
go ahead, please.
The blog is blogged by the blogger.
Yes, sure. Yeah. And so, yeah, comments, please, from people.
Yes, sorry. I think that a blog is a very good way to promote yourself if you want to become a writer. So
Okay.
you can publish your short stories and get feedback from people, and it's a way to know if what are you doing likes likes people
Okay, the other
people.
way around. If what you are doing is liked by people.
Okay, passive.
Yeah, or that people like what you're doing. Right.
Okay, thanks.
Excellent. Now, what I'd like to do is to watch the YouTube video. Now, this is just a normal person, native speaker. They are going to explain what a blog is. And so I would like you, now that we have reviewed the information, just to listen and watch him explain what a blog is and see if you can understand. Let's play this. Uh-oh, it's saying that it's not finding it, so I'm going to try again. Maybe I didn't copy the link correctly. I didn't. Okay, so this should work. Whoops. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm having a little trouble copying the link. Maybe I'm doing the wrong thing here. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry, could someone make a comment, please? What are some of the... Yes, great.
Can I suggest a solution? So you could go to YouTube and share your screen.
Yeah, okay, no, but I have the link here. Sorry, I found it. I was copying the wrong thing. Could somebody come up with an example of a blog that they would like to follow? Who would you like to write a blog? I'm going to turn off the YouTube video. It's not playing very well. So, oh yeah, sorry, Hamid, I'm going to put the YouTube link in the chat box. So let's focus on some more comments from people. And so can some people, I would love to hear something from everyone. Are there some people who follow blogs, or who would you like to, who would you follow if this person wrote a blog? What would you find interesting?
When I follow the when I follow the blogs, I can learn this person's characteristics, or likes or dislikes, and his or her daily life.
Great. Okay. Thank you. Someone else?
Maybe
Enrique?
I follow technological blogs.
Okay. But who? Who specifically do you want to follow?
Lately, I think a blog is not a personal thing. Maybe a group of person is updating it, so the blog is more dynamic. You know?
Okay, so a group of people?
Yes.
Who are these people? People whose hobby it is to use technology?
Yes, geeks. Also
Yeah, good. All right.
Geeks.
Now, there must be so many of these blogs out there. Have you ever looked for one? Yeah, yeah. Okay,
yeah.
Great. So a group of geeks, computer geeks, blogging. Yeah, great.
I'm also interested in maybe writers' blogs because I love reading, or blogs of people that show their opinion in this, and if I like the way they think, I follow the blog.
Yeah, making comments. Okay, and someone else with an example of what kind of story would you like to read?
I'm always following the blog of TMZ, which talks.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to go with Selma. Again, whose blog do you follow?
TMZ.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. Could you explain who they are?
They are a bunch of people who are always following or obsessed with celebrities people. And they
sorry.
are making famous
they
people.
are obsessed with
famous people.
Oh, famous people. All right, great. Okay.
Yes, and they are gossiping about them, so you are always know or updated to their news and to their latest scandals.
Okay, scandals, good. So celebrities. Now, do you want to read a blog written by the celebrities or written by people who follow the celebrities?
Well, I like to read a blog that talks about people who follow these celebrities.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and maybe paparazzi with pictures from paparazzi.
Yes, because maybe they say the truth, but for the celebrities, they are always exaggerating and trying to look they are simple while they are not.
Okay, or it would be interesting to read the blog written by the celebrity and read the blog written by the people who follow the celebrity to see if there's a difference. Rosanna is saying she had a blog about an animal therapist. So great, excellent. And Hamid posted his poems in a blog. Any other ideas from people? Maybe if you could go back in history and read a blog written by someone, maybe a diary written by someone.
And Geoff, we can learn looking up a method by blog system. I mean, for example, especially for scientific blogs, it can be useful which information is true or not. so we can balance the information.
Good. Excellent. Another source of information. It might even be direct from the person. Good.
And
Any other ideas? Sorry, Hamid, I want to try and get some other comments from people. Aga, you're here. Ebru, do you have a comment? Yeah. Sorry, Aga, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So, for example, some time ago, I found one blog which I found interesting, and it was one man decided to write about some interesting things connected to English language. Like, for example, the origins of some words, or he emphasized the most common errors that people make and something like that. So I found it really interesting.
Okay, great, excellent. And Ebru?
Yes, I follow bloggers of home decorators.
Okay.
I like home decoration.
Yeah.
And beauty and health and cook cupcake.
Okay, cooking, cupcakes.
Cooking,
but then,
yes.
Yeah, I want to try and separate the idea of websites that give recipes and cooking advice to a blog. So you could read a blog written on a regular basis every day or every week by a chef at a restaurant, and you could relive or you could share their experience of creating new recipes or dealing with problems at the restaurant. A designer you could share with them a project. Maybe they were hired to decorate a celebrity's home, and you could share that project on a daily basis as it's happening. I think that would be really exciting and great practice for your English. Any other comments? So what I'll do is I'll move on and let's take a look at Ebru's favorite blog, and I can practice a little tiny bit of my Portuguese. And so why do you like this blog, Ebru? And here is the entry for the 30th of April.
She is so beautiful, and she always smiling, and she always shopping, and she knew this. She know shopping.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
She knows. Yes.
Right. So this is English that I guess they use. The look that people have, the fashion look, and it's kind of a military look where she's got a jacket with camouflage pattern on it. So her style for that day. All right.
And Geoff, she had won award, the best blogger in the world.
Oh,
yes.
Really? Okay. Wow. So she uses cool and look and T-shirt. I understand those words. All right.
She
great.
has an English channel actually, but
right. Yeah. Now here is a website. It's called Quartz, and one of the teachers on Verbling, I really have never met him. I think his name is Brett. He uses these stories for some of his classes. It's more like a news website, but it has these blogs written about everything. Here's students borrowing money. We're talking about governments remotely monitoring situations. We're talking about bringing banking services to people who live on the Amazon River. We're talking about making transportation safer. We're talking about people in Japan investing more money these days. We're talking about all kinds of different things. It's just amazing, right? And so let's just talk more about how you would write a blog and what you would find interesting about blogging. Selma, maybe I'll start with you. Do you have a comment?
About writing a blog?
Anything, sure. About what kind of blog would you write, or what kind of blogs would you like to see?
Well, I'd like to see scientific and sociolinguistics blog, so that I can increase my knowledge about the languages, all the languages around the world.
Okay. Now let's just could you be more specific? Like what would you want someone to write about?
I want to write about the relationship between the language and the brain.
Oh, okay. All right. So a researcher blogging, posting their ideas. Okay.
Yes, John.
Okay. And Rosanna? Hi.
Hi, teacher.
Yeah, do you have a comment about blogs?
Yes, I have a blog, but it isn't updated.
Now, this is your blog.
Yes, it's
Okay.
about animal therapist.
Okay, you are an animal therapist?
Yes, I have 3 dogs therapist.
Now, sorry, you mean therapy dogs? Dogs that provide therapy to people?
Yes, we visit hospitals and how can I see the name and abrigos is in Portuguese.
Yeah, sorry, I don't recognize that. So you go to the patients in a hospital and the dogs visit with the people.
Yes, it is.
Okay, now that's wonderful.
Very nice job.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, and you could write, maybe it's confidential, but you could write about the people's stories.
And about the animal behavior. It's very important things about the work with the patients.
Okay, all right, so great. So you need to get back to work on your blog then and keep updating it. Lorenzo, do you have a comment to make?
Yes, I think that there are useful blogs about travel.
Yeah, great. And so what area of the world would you like to read a blog about?
Well, I'm from Spain, and I want to read about Spain. I can know what places I can visit, what restaurants, hotels, museums, etc.
Yeah. All right. So what part of Spain would you like to travel to?
All of Spain.
Okay. So you don't know any of Spain?
Sorry?
You are not familiar? You have not done traveling in Spain?
No, I live in Valencia, at the east of the Spain, and in the summer I usually go to other part of Spain.
Okay, great. Yeah, excellent. Thank you. And so, Julissa, a comment from you?
Yes, I also like the blogs related to traveling trips. Some time ago, I had started a blog where I wrote a little bit about my experiences in some local trips that I made within my country. So I put some pictures, and yeah, it's different to read something from an advertisement traveling website than to read it from the people, their own experience, how they see.
Yeah. Well, Hamid was talking
Totally
about that
different.
too. It's a totally different source of information. So you can read the advertisements created by the hotels and the tourism companies, and you can read a blog written by a real person who went to all of these places. Yeah. It would be very interesting to read blogs written by people from other countries who have come to your country, to your city, to visit it and see what their opinion is of your city. Yeah, great. Hamid, a comment from you?
Okay, I want to be Montaigne for internet environment. Do you know Montaigne?
I'm sorry, I don't understand that word.
I will write just a moment.
Yeah, it's, what is it, in the name of a blog?
French writer.
A writer?
Yes, I wrote the Verbling chat. You can check. And
yeah,
I mean, I want to write every topic and my personal thinkings, my goals, my dreams, from chemistry to my country's advertisement. Everything.
Sorry, so you changed things quickly. I didn't understand. You're talking about promoting your country?
I want to write on my blog page.
Yes. Your dreams. Yeah.
Yes, my dreams, my goals, like from chemistry to my country's advertisement.
Okay.
Topic, I mean.
So about your country. Okay. Advertisements. Yes. Are you talking about news?
Advertisement for my country.
Promotion. That's
promotion for my country and every topic.
Okay, great, excellent. Right, and Enrique, a comment from you? You had a great example of writers creating books online.
Yes.
But go ahead. Yeah.
I have two ideas. One of them is write about interesting facts, quotes or sayings.
Mm-hmm.
And the other is I would like to become a critic of sci-fi books.
Oh, okay. All right, good. So you would like to blog and post your reviews of science fiction books? Okay, great.
Yes.
And Ebru, back to you. Another comment, please.
Okay. I think this is a new business in the world. The most bloggers have salary, and
now most bloggers have a salary?
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yes, yes, and take
They're
money
being paid?
from company Mark, and this is
Well, they're making money from advertisements, or they are sponsored by a company?
Yes, but not all bloggers.
No, okay.
The best.
Right. Yeah. The professional bloggers.
Yes, professional.
So I tried to look for some information about how you become successful and popular as a blogger. Yes. Maybe we can get some ideas about that, but I couldn't really find any information on that because it's just blogs can be anything. So you need to try and, it's hard to predict what will be popular and what won't. And Aga, a comment from you?
Well, I will repeat after Lorenzo that I also like these traveling blogs because you can learn something new and something that you will not learn by just reading, I don't know, like Wikipedia or, all this kind of sources. So yes, I think they're very useful.
Yeah, no, it's great. And the way things happen spontaneously you'll see how things happen. Truly, yeah, good.
Yes.
Now, what I'd like to do is just to bring up the document, and I just wanted to read this little history of blogs. And so I'll just bring this up on the screen share here. So what I'd like to do is to go to Selma. Selma, could you read this paragraph for us, please?
Okay, teacher. Some people are of the opinion that Mosaic's What's New page in 1993 was the first weblog. It was essentially lists of links that a few people thought were worth passing along to others. However, it wasn't until December 1997 that John Barger coined the term weblog in his Robert Wisdom blog.
Yeah, okay. So we're talking about 1993. But what was the blog? What did it look like?
What's New page?
Yeah, this by Mosaic. What was it? Was it really a blog by your definition?
It was just a bunch of links.
Yeah, right. So really just a list of links that people found interesting, which is, I think, a good blog. Mm-hmm. All right. And so then, Rosanna, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yeah. Could you read this, please?
In 1998, only a handful of blogs existed, and many of the bloggers knew each other and linked to each other's sites. Rebecca Blood, author of the Weblog Handbook, notes that on the preeminent site listed only 23 blogs in existence at the beginning of 1999. The media started nothing blogs later in 1999, and I'm lost.
And drew attention.
And drew attention to the phenomenon.
Yeah, I'll get you to stop there. So we're talking about, as Ebru said, this is something that's very new. So only 23 blogs existed in 1999. So it's that's quite new. Yeah. And so let me move on to the next person. Hello, Monique. Monique? Okay, we can't hear you. I'm sorry. Lorenzo, could you read this for us, please? But it was
Yes.
the proliferation.
But it was the proliferation of free weblog creation programs in 1999 that made blogging into a hugely popular pastime. Before this software was widely available, most weblogs were hand-coded by web developers and others who taught themselves HTML. The new programs made it easy for anyone to create their own weblog.
Okay, so I just wanted to help you with taught. Simple pronunciation, taught. So what happened in 1999? This is why blogs are so recent.
Can I have one question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead, please.
What does proliferation mean?
Oh, proliferation?
Yes.
Popular.
Yeah, right. Being everywhere, spreading everywhere.
Okay.
So that they increased and spread everywhere.
Okay.
Because really, the internet is full of blogs now. They have completely proliferated the internet. So what happened that created the boom in blogging?
Well, I think it was the development of websites specialized in that kind of of things like blogs and
Yeah.
the webs are designed to make easier the task of write your records or entries.
Yeah. Oh, okay, and we're talking about much easier, I guess, because we're talking about free, easy to use blogging programs, blogging websites, where before you needed to program them. So that, that was, you had to be almost a computer programmer or a web developer to have a blog before then. So that, I guess, must have been the technological break or innovation that everybody was waiting for. And I'm going to get Ebru to read this. Ebru, could you read this, please, for us?
Sure. Blogger was released in August 1999 and was an immediate hit. This simple weblog application allows users to create any kind of weblog they desire. By October 2000, Blogger users were creating 300 new blogs a day, and the Blogger directory had over 5,500 blogs listed. In November of the same year, the I don't know.
10,000th.
10,000, okay. The 10,000 Blogger weblog was created. As of 2002, Blogger claimed over
750,000.
750,000 users.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah,
and
whoa.
So this is how quickly it happened. So from 26 to 750,000 in just 2 years. All right. And so I don't know. I don't like writing very much, so I'm not going to be a blogger. But I really think that following a blog written by someone who writes in simple, well-written English, that's perfect. That would be a really great thing to do. So maybe I'm going to look up a blog that's written in Portuguese, so I can follow that. So great. So thank you, everybody, and big round of applause for Ebru for posting this idea about this hour's class. So great job, everybody. And remember, if you hear of a blog that would be excellent for English students, come to my Facebook page and give me the link, okay? And I'll do a class about it. So take care, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Okay, see you.
Thank
Good work, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye bye, teacher.